welcome back to my channel. Now, I've had this box for a couple of weeks. I just haven't had the time to do an unboxing and to check out the products that are inside. So thanks to 03 Adhesives for sending these out for me to check out. I'm going to do an honest review now, and anyone that watches my channel or seen any reviews I do, if I don't like the product, I'm going to say, because there's no point lying to people. Anyway, let's crack it open and have a look, shall we? So, website, if you want to check out these products. Anyway, there you go. There's the website. Is it in focus? Focus, there you go. So in the box, we've got CA glue. So we got thin, medium, thick, and the black thick. These are all 50-gram containers. We've got the aerosol accelerator, 200 milliliters. That's good because I use a lot of that. And what else we get? Oh, so these are micro applicators. I'll have a look at those in a minute because they're really handy. And look at this. You know this is going in resin, don't you? It's definitely going in resin. So anyway, let's take a little look at this CA. No, I mean, overall, the first thing that springs to mind for me, or that's a bad example, the first thing that comes to me is the nice thick containers. When I've got big thick sausage fingers, but that's really good quality. Oh, that's interesting. Look, there's a little pin in the bottom. Can you see it? And obviously that's to keep your nozzle clean. You know what I like about this is you don't have to cut the nozzle. It's already done and it's quite small. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, good. And they're color coded, so from across the other side of the workshop you can see that, you know, if you memorize the colors, obviously you can see the different colors. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply this to some of the materials that I use in the shop most days, because ultimately I'm not going to try this on summer that I don't usually try it on. So that would be pointless, wouldn't it? So I couldn't give an honest review of testing it on things that I don't use. So we're going to start off with, I think, let's just have a little look at these applicators. So you get quite a few in there. So these are micro. Let's get in front of the camera, shall we? These are micro applicators. These are for real small stuff. Let's see how they attach. So they just, oh, okay. Oh crap. They just pop on like that. All right, okay. Oh, look at that. That's easy, isn't it? There's no cutting of the tube or anything. So yeah, I've just dropped it and lost one of these. So anyway, yeah, they fit on quite nice. That's cool. So what do we get? We get 5 of those medium applicators, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the micro applicators. So we'll put them aside just for a minute. Right, let's get to testing. So the thin CA glue, I mean, I use around the shop for stabilizing punky wood. So what we'll do is we'll try that and see how quick it penetrates that punkiness. So what we'll do is we'll pop a little bit on there. See, for this method, the thinner the better, because obviously it soaks in. So that's soaked in really nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and it's already hard. You can actually hear the difference if you listen real close. This is without like a dents. See how dense that is, and then on the actual glue. So yeah, that's nice and hard now. I mean, I can dig that in there, and that's solid. Cool. That's good. Right, so we're going to use the medium to just glue a piece of, oh crap. See how unprofessional I am. Oh, that's instantly. Hear that then? That's instant. Oh, yeah, that's stuck, that has. Okay. Now see that white stuff on there, that crustiness? We don't want that, and the reason that's just happened is because I sprayed the activator too close and put too much on there. But that's what happens if you do that. We will do a crustiness test in a minute on some stuff, but yeah, that's definitely got it. And we're going to cut these in half to see what kind of penetration we've got in them. Okay, so thick. Now I use thick for gluing acrylic together. So, and the reason I use thick is because you can get nice suction on it. Right, we will cut this in half in a minute to see if it's one piece. Right. Okay. I mean, that's stuck already. I'm interested to see how well this is joined inside in a minute when we cut it in half. We're going to do the same with this as well. What I'd like to do with this is to see how strong it is. We're going to do it that way. Right, when that's gone off, we're going to try and break it. Right, and I have been known to glue a bit of metal together, not for structural stuff, but hobby stuff. Right, let's leave that for a minute. So there's nothing worse than turning a lovely pen, building your layers up with a CA finish, and then notice white crustiness in your layers. Now that is because of the reaction with the applicator and the CA glue. Now with all CA glues, you spray a lot of it and you spray it too close to your glue, it's going to start going white and crusty. So what we're going to do is we're going to just test the different ones now on here with a light spray of CA with activator to see what happens. So just a little dot of the thin. What we're waiting for is that reaction to see if it goes white. Focus. See, it's starting to react now. There's no white crustiness there. That's cool. That's just a reflection of the light. Let's try the medium. This will also, if it's too thick, if you put too thick layer on, you can also get that reaction as well. I mean, that looks okay. There's no white, crusty, horrible stuff. Let's try the thick. What I've noticed though is, let me just spray this. The thin, you don't have to put any pressure on, you just tip it out. The medium, obviously, no real pressure, you just tip it out. The thick, you have to put pressure on it to get it out of the tube, the container. There you go. There's no white stuff on that, is there? That's cool. Look at that. I like it. And then we've got the black. So that's a win in my book. You see how it's starting to react, it's starting to go off with the activator. There's no white or yellow or anything on that. It's cool. Okay, let's try and break this. So the actual plastic broke before the glue. That's a good sign. Okay, next up's the metal. I mean, I'm a strong person, so I'm not expecting this glue to beat me. I'm going to put it through its tests. So, I mean, what I'm checking for is to see if it's glued. I mean, is it going to hold? I mean, that was quite a lot of force then. So the other two, the ply and the acrylic, what I'm looking for here is when I'm doing bandsaw boxes and things like that, I want a nice invisible seam when I'm gluing them together. I mean, check out one of my videos of bandsaw boxes, you'll see what I mean. So let's see what this is like. And you can't see the glue at all in there, can you? You can't see it at all. This is good. And then this is the acrylic. And the reason I've done this is because when you're making pen blanks and things like that, and you want to do a segmented pen blank with different colours, using acrylics, then, I mean, this is the sort of thing you're going to do. And what you really want is a nice invisible join in between. You don't want to see any glue or any gaps. So, I mean, that, you can't see any glue there, can you? But yeah, I'm happy with that. That's cool. Shall we glue this together and cut it in half again, shall we? Let's do it. There you go. You can see a bit of a seam of the glue there, but that may have been because it wasn't totally flat like that. See, it's not flat, but still looks okay there. Look, that's fine. You know what, I'm happy with this product and I will continue to use it. It ticks all the boxes for me, to be honest. And you know what, I'm not just saying this, you guys, you know, if I do a review, I'm not going to tell you lies. If I don't like it, I will say. But look, I mean, look at that, there's no crustiness on that at all, and they're solid, they're gone off. Yeah, I'm going to continue to use it, so hopefully I will see if 03 Adhesives will give you a Beard X16 discount on your purchase, but I do recommend it. And you know what, the good thing about this as well, it's made in Britain. You don't see a lot that's made in Britain nowadays, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good stuff made in other countries, but you know, I'm British. There you go, cool. Right then, so hit that subscribe button, guys, give it a like, a share, head over, visit 03 Adhesives, place an order, and I'll see you next time.